Hello guys, today I am here about to discuss a seminar of the topic ergodic process and the ergodic theorem. This is the contents we discuss in this session. They are time average, ensemble average, comparison of these two averages, and ergodic period, ergodic process, ergodic theorem, joint ergodic process, mean ergodic process, autocorrelation, and cross correlation of ergodic time average and ensemble average. First, what is time average? Considered a random process x of t, let x of t be a function which exists for all time at a fixed value in the given sample S. The average value of x of t taken over all times is called the time average. It called mean value of x of t. It can be expressed as small x bar equals to a of x of t equals to limit t tends to infinity 1 divided by 2t integral minus t to t x of t dt. The time average. This is called time average. Next, ensemble average. The average value of many possible signals at one time instant is called ensemble average. Next, comparison of ensemble and time average. Here we have the three columns of features, ensemble average and time average. The comparison of time average is how average is taken. In ensemble average, across all possible sample functions at a fixed time. In time average, over time for some one sample function features variable kept constant. Ensemble average time t is fixed. In time average, one realization is fixed. Type of average. In ensemble average, the ensemble average is theoretical and statistical, and the time average is practical and experimental. Computated form. The in ensemble average is a probability distribution f(x of t equals to f(x of t of x), and in time average single time record x of t used for the ensemble average is used for defining mean and correlation using probability theory, and the time average is used for measuring power mean correlation from one signal. Example, the ensemble average example is average noise value across 100 different trials at time t equals to 1 second. Here the average noise of all values across t equals to 10 seconds. Next, the possible to computing. In ensemble average, difficult in real life requires many. In time average, it is easier. Next, ergodic theorem. The ergodic theorem states that for any random process x of t, the time average of the sample functions of x of t are equal to their corresponding ensemble statistical averages. That is, small x of t equals to small x of bar equals to capital X bar, and r exists of tau that represents the ergodic process equals to that represents the correlation that represents rxx of tau equals to rxx of tau. Ergodic process. The random process that satisfies the ergodic theorem is called ergodic process. In sample words, from ergodic process, time average are equal to the ensemble average. An ergodic process means that a single sample space contains all the statistical information of the process. Although the mathematical analysis of ergodic is complex, and in most practical applications, all stationary processes are assumed to be ergodic. Now suppose all three signals are roughly in the same same over of time, the time average of the one signal is equals to the time ensemble average of across all signals. When this happens in this process is referred as ergodic. That means time average equals to ensemble average. Joint ergodic process. Let x of t and y of t be a two random process with sample function x of t and y of t. The two processes are said to be a joint ergodic if they are individually ergodic and their time cross correlation function are equal to their ensemble cross correlation function. That means small x of t, small x bar equals to capital X bar, small y bar equals to capital Y bar. That indicates Rx of tau equals to Rxy of tau. Next, Rxy of tau equals to Rxy of tau. And Ryy of tau equals to Ryy of tau. Next, mean ergodic process. The random process x of t is said to be mean ergodic or ergodic in the mean if the time average of sample function x of t is equal to its statistical average, that is x bar, which is constant, and the probability of all other sample functions being equal to it is 1, that is e of x of t equals to capital X bar equals to a of x of t equals to small x bar, which probability 1 for all x of t. Autocorrelation ergodic process. A stationary process, random process x of t is said to be autocorrelation ergodic or ergodic in the autocorrelation if and if only the time autocorrelation function of any sample function x of t is equal to the statistical autocorrelation function of x of t. A into a of x of t into x of t plus tau equals to expectation of x of t into x of t plus tau. Rx of tau equals to Rx of tau. Next, cross correlation ergodic process. Two stationary random processes x of t and y of t are said to be a cross correlation ergodic process. Ergodic is a process. Ergodic is a cross correlation if and only if the time cross correlation functions of sample functions x of t and y of t is equal to the statistical cross correlation of x of t and y of t. A of x of t into y of t plus tau equals to expectation of x of t into y of t plus tau, or Rxx of tau equals to Rxy of tau. Coming to the conclusion, a concept. Here we have the tableau form having two columns. One is concept and the one is description. First, time average. The time average has a smaller description. The average value of one signal taken over a long period. That means one signal gives rise to many times. And coming to the ensemble average, the ensemble average has the description of average value of many possible signals at one time instant. Many signals gives rise to one time. This is the smaller description for the ensemble average. And coming to the ergodic, when both averages are equal, that means one signal is enough to study the process. This is coming under the ergodic. Next, ergodic theorem. Ergodic theorem is nothing but time averages equals to ensemble average. These come to the ergodic theorem. Next, finally, ergodic process. Ergodic process that satisfies the ergodic theorem is known as ergodic process. Here, the briefly conclusion of my seminar. So totally we understand the time average, ensemble average, ergodic theorem, ergodic process, autocorrelation ergodic process, cross correlation ergodic process, mean ergodic process, mean square ergodic process. Thank you.